Hey, what's up YouTube, me TitanDMG here, back with another video! So I know I haven't made a video in quite some time, even though it was vacation. I'm really sorry about that, but I decided it's time for another review, and you would never guess which one this is. Go ahead, guess. I said guess. Nah, I'm just kidding, I'll show you. Okay, today I will be reviewing the Xbox One S and 3 games, which could turn out to be quite interesting. Now, before you ask, this video is not sponsored or endorsed or anything by Xbox, since I'm too small of a channel to even be noticed by them. So yeah guys, I took a special where you got the Xbox One S 1TB, as you can see there. I did do not move, so my brother and family and everyone doesn't really bother with it. You get the Xbox One S 1TB with a free extra controller. There's another one in there, and Forza Motorsport 7. Now that is a great deal. Now these two are games I will review later. Now if you open this up, there's the remote, and then I already opened all this just to know the exact contents of what's in there. This slides back here, so you can see there are 2 batteries. You get the two batteries come with the extra controller if you choose to take this deal. You just go like this and it just pops back in, no biggie. I'll just put this back here and close that. It's a very nice design. If you look at this, it's like half displaying it to you when you open the box. It's like type of situation, but let's move that to one side. Now if you open this is where the real magic starts. You see, you get this booklet here, this quite long, awkwardly long booklet, and if you open this, it's like a quick setup guide to the Xbox One, as if you don't know how to insert batteries and push a button and I don't know, do that. And yeah, that could be helpful to anybody buying an Xbox One new. Now if you pull this out, you get, it opens like this, which is quite cool. Now oops, I almost showed those codes to you. Come on. First of all, you get Xbox Live code for 14 days, I think. Yeah, for 14 days. If I just don't show the, oh damn it, I showed the code. Screw it, you guys can have the code. It's for 14 days. Yeah, 14 days Xbox Live. There's the code. Whoever gets this first can have it. I'll put that there. And you get 3 months free Xbox Live. I will not show it, but maybe. No, I'm not going to show that. And then you just get like an Xbox One pamphlet thing, and then you get the manual. That's quite thick. Yeah, that's what she said. Anyway, then you move on, and then you get an empty flat box, which is quite awesome. You can use this for I don't know what. And then if you open, oh wait, let's start with this. You can lift that like this and pull it out. There we go. And then it opens like this. And if you open this box, it's the controller that comes with the Xbox. Once again, it also already has 2 batteries in. Well, not actually in the controller, but it comes with 2 batteries, and it looks exactly exactly like the other controller, which is quite cool. Also slips open on the back, and then I'll show you all the functions of the remote shortly. Okay, now to the thing you've all been waiting for, the power cable. This power cable powers the Xbox. Now, as you would know, if you're willing to buy this thing, or if you do not know yet, the Xbox does not have that awkwardly massive power brick like the Xbox 360. And if you do not know what I was talking about, this is the cable that goes into the Xbox 360, and then this is the big ass power brick that powers it, and it was quite in the way, and I think from this to this is quite a big improvement. Okay, move that to side. Then I just gotta reach down, and you get the free HDMI cable that also comes with the Xbox. I would think that's quite nice and actually quite obvious, but yeah, it's pretty long and it works for whatever it has to work. Now, the real thing you've been waiting for. This piece of foam, no, I'm just kidding. The Xbox One S. Xbox One S. Now, I'll just put the phone down for a second and quickly remove the phone because I'm scared of actually dropping or hitting the Xbox. Okay, now that I have removed the foam, you get this. The Xbox, come on focus, the Xbox One S. It is quite magnificent. It has these vents there, and then the disc slot, and it has this USB here, and unlike the Xbox One, the normal one that has this awkward USB on the side. And then if I turn it around, you'll see the power inlet, then you'll see an HDMI out, obviously to the TV. But now you get the HDMI in for whatever reason. I will go research that and leave it in the comments. The two USBs at the back, the IR out, I don't know what that, the SPDIF, and then this thing that looks like the Illuminati if they were played Roblox or something. And then here it is, the Xbox One S and all its details and thingamajigs. So yeah, that's basically the Xbox One X and S, not the X, I'm not that rich. And yeah, as you can see here on the box, there it says, it's 4K. Now, I would like to, before you buy the Xbox One S, I would like to let you know that it is not always 4K. If the game does not have native 4K, it's not going to play 4K, although if you watch a movie that's 4K, it'll be 4K, but if you play a game like an Xbox 360 game, it will in fact not be 4K because the game does not have native 4K. So just watch out for that. The Xbox One X, I think it is out by now. It will be out in a couple of weeks. If you're willing to pay like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 rands extra, go for the X. But if you're just willing to buy a normal gaming Xbox, well, I don't know what else you'd buy Xbox for, but just like casual gaming, the S is the way to go, because the Xbox One is an odd console, but the Xbox One S is the way to go. First game of the day, of course, is Forza Motorsport 7, the game that comes with the Xbox. Now I would say, you see this 4K Ultra HD, this game is 4K on the Xbox. You see Xbox One X in hand. So with other words, on the Xbox One X, it even looks even better than 4K, I guess. But yeah, it is quite the good game, built for 4K, and I can just show you right now. Single player on the console, multiplayer online. You can play, split screen. Well, that's great. And Xbox multiplayer 2 to 24 people. Just so you know, so you don't have to actually Google the game to know this. Next game, Battlefield 1. I know this is not one of the newest games, but it is really, really a good game. On the Xbox itself, one player, Xbox Live, 2 to 64 players, which is really great. The graphics is really good, and the quality obviously saw from the Battlefield 1 gameplay, you can see is quite impressive. Third game is not a game I would recommend. It is fun. I don't know what others' opinions about it. I don't really like this so much because I haven't really played it online, but Star Wars Battlefront is really, if you're a Star Wars fan, you can go buy this. I like Star Wars, but I'm not really that into Star Wars because it's not really much of a campaign, it's just battles and stuff. But on the Xbox, you can play 2 players, co-op, and Xbox Live 2 to 40 players, and then co-op 2 players, obviously. And yeah, that basically concludes the games. Now, do not think I have forgotten about the remote. Now, the remote is almost the same as the normal Xbox 360 remote, yet it just looks a lot more sleeker. As you see here, the actual button, the entire button is green, the entire button is red, yellow, blue. And then if you look here, it has this black background that it really looks that nice. And then if you see these controllers, basically the only grip they have are these little, I don't know what to call them, like nubs on the joystick, and you can see they're pretty loose from you gaming all this time. If you look at this, I don't know if the camera can focus that finely. Come on, work with me here, Bob. It has this little thread that actually quite really helps. You see, this is already loose, which is really good for gaming. It's a very comfortable feel. If you look here, you can see it there. That's the pairing button on the Xbox, and on the one, there it is. On the bottom, next to that, I don't know what that is. I'll tell you later. And then you get the D-pad as usual. Instead of it being this big protruding, awkward thing, it's just this normal little D-pad that works really, really fine. And then instead of this bulky Xbox button that gets hit and turned on by accident, as you can see there, it has this soft button that you just hold and then it turns on white. It's very pretty there. The Xbox One power button that's here also does that. But that's something for a later day. And these are the things I really want to talk about. The triggers. Oh, such a nice feel. It's nice. And then these bumpers have this little, it's very good feel. It's just, it feels like a proper gaming remote. And then this one obviously has the, you can hear the difference. This one is a lot softer for playing. Now I will show you a little bit gaming I did on Battlefield 1 before I review the games. And yeah, just so you guys see the quality difference between me, how I usually did videos on the Xbox 360 and how with the quality you can expect from now on from the Xbox One.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.
Now, I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope that helped you. Please leave a like in the comment section. I don't think that's where you leave likes. Subscribe, and as always, have a good one.